Most of you know Eddie, and Eddie is our nutrition and exercise coach for Viking. He's extremely well-versed and intelligent. He's worked with professional athletes. I mean, the guy knows his stuff. One of our agreements is he can send me a video a week. And his videos are more along the lines of, you can do this, and here are different tips and tricks for exercise and nutrition. And he does a great job. I have no problem whatsoever. Eddie sends me this video for this week. I go to start editing a little bit of it. He was in Tampa. Hurricane Milton comes through, he has to evacuate, so he's like, it's not that hard to eat correctly, properly, when you're not at home.
We had to evacuate because of a hurricane, but it is so easy to stay consistent on your meal plan while on the road.
He got his rice cooker, he has extra rice, he's got some tuna fish and mayonnaise at the top where he's shaking it up, and he's trying to make the point, you have to put a little bit of effort into it, but it's 100% doable if you want to do it. That's the point that he's making.
So you guys have to prepare. I have here a basket with my essentials, with my vitamins, with my micros that I have to consume every day, with my veggies.
There's a spectrum. The end of the spectrum where you've got a six-pack and you're ripped and all the rest of that stuff. There's the other side where you sit on the couch and eat ho-ho. I didn't want people to look at that and think that type of lifestyle was a requirement to do hormone therapy. I didn't want that perception to be where people are thinking, oh, hell no, I'm not going to do that.
Here is already the rice done, my bag of rice, my protein. You can do it. It is not that hard to plan.
Now, your results are going to vary based upon the amount of effort you're willing to put into the program, of course. It's like a three-legged stool. And one of those is hormone therapy. You have exercise and nutrition as the other two legs of the stool. Any one of those legs isn't there, the stool falls down. You're not going to have another clinic out there that's going to teach you how to eat and exercise. Nobody does. They just throw you some drugs and say, hey, best of luck.
It is about how bad do you want it. Remember, it is not about who you want to be, but who you must become.
So I get the video and I look at it. I'm like, I want people to think this is what I have to do in order to do this hormone therapy thing. You just want to just look better, feel better. Eddie can take anywhere along that spectrum that you want to be. You just have to say, these are my goals. This is how much effort I'm willing to put into this. And then Eddie can say, okay, well, here's what you can expect. Like with me, I don't have a why to have a six-pack. My wife finds me attractive. I look in the mirror and I'm like, meh, that's fine. I'm healthy. The times in my life that I said I'm going to go there, I'm going to get ripped, the whole time I was awake, fucking starving. Who am I trying to impress with the six-pack being 50 years old? To be honest, if you're 50 years old, have a six-pack, and your income is not derived from your body, you're just thought of as being a dickhead. Because people are, why would you, what is it you're trying to do? The first thing that comes to people's minds is you're trying to compensate for other muscles in your body that just really didn't grow that big.
Finally, at 52 years old, I was able to get a vehicle that compensates for my own small, You gotta go to the gym now.
It's not that I care what other people think, to a certain extent. I mean, we all care what other people think, but I don't want to be given the dickhead badge. I want to earn it.
And this is part of the process. Come on, let's go.
So anyway, Eddie knows his shit. He knows it from the beginning of the guy who wants to get ripped. He knows it all the way to the guy who's just going to be satisfied just looking a little better and feeling a little better. I said, Eddie, if I had to evacuate and I've been gone a week, I'm going to go eat kind of what I want to eat. Not strapping my rice cooker into the passenger seat with a seatbelt. I'm not doing it because I don't have a reason to. Because there are 1,000 other things I'd rather be doing. It's not like I come to my gym, I'm like, oh boy, I get to work out. It's a necessary evil. It's a means to an end. Me wanting to look a certain way to feel self-confident and comfortable with my body, but not do any more than I actually have to do to achieve that goal. And that's another for the hormone therapy. When I go to the gym and work out, another 50-year-old guy who's not on hormone therapy, I'm getting 10 times the results in a fraction of the time. So again, Eddie is 100% right. I just didn't want that perception to be there that this is what you have to do. This is a necessity. It's not. It's a necessity if you want a six-pack, absolutely. But if you just want to feel better, look good, take off your shirt at a pool party and not feel embarrassed, it doesn't require that. It doesn't require that at all. And then Eddie did do it thinking that it didn't require. He was just doing the extreme part. And you just do what I do, which is just, I call it a functional lifestyle. If I want to eat pizza, I eat pizza. If I want to drink a beer, I have a beer. I don't go overboard. I usually do things in moderation, but I don't tell myself I can't have something. I'm too old to, no, I don't want to starve. Because getting old is inevitable, but feeling old and looking old, that's a choice.